So at some point in the life of every lifter, you're going to get some forearm and some elbow pain. It's just the cost of being in the game. Usually it doesn't stem from an elbow issue so much as a wrist issue or a shoulder issue. Something isn't tracking properly, goes upstream, and ends up at the elbow. So when you get that, and eventually you will, there's several things you can do. Compression wraps work pretty good. Voodoo flossing works pretty good. Just plain digging it out with your hands, kind of digging around the hot spots, trying to create some motion works well. But the thing that really works really well and is readily accessible to everybody in a pinch is just bar and a rack. So you take the bar, you want to make sure it's nice and stable, so push it against the front of the hook or the rack. But because the sleeve itself rolls, you can get good, consistent, even pressure against those hot spots. No matter what, if it's in the forearm, usually this part of the forearm is pretty difficult to get to. They call that climber's wrist or elbow sometimes. You can get in there. You can get up into the tricep. You can dig in there. You can even get across the bicep. If you're starting to get some bicep pain, some bicep tendonitis, which is pretty common. I get that a lot in my left and my right. So that's going to be an easy thing you can do. But what you want to make sure you do is you match the pressure to the pain. So a lot of people, they get onto a barbell and they start digging down into it really hard and they think more is better. Well, you only need enough. So if you're getting a lot of pain or a reflex reaction, it feels like you're getting tighter or you're getting sore or you're bruising, then you need to back down. You want just enough to create some change in the tissue, get a stretch reflex and tell the tissues to calm down and relax and maybe break up something, but I don't know how much tissue you're actually breaking up. So next time you have elbow pain, just a little bit, that little kind of lifter's pain that you get in there, give it a couple runs across the sleeve of that bar. Not too hard, enough to create some change, match the pressure to the pain, and it'll probably alleviate it at least enough to get through that training session before you can get good treatment on it.